I had to shut everything down for a moment, but everybody was showing up here with dogs, and as most people know, Kira doesn't get along with other dogs. That's why I ask in my flyers, please, since I'm taking the time and the effort to set up all of this stuff, don't bring your dogs. You know, if you're going to bring them, at least let me know, and don't let them walk up to my dog. You know what I mean? Don't let them walk up to my dog. But that's all right. I love you guys. I love you guys. Hope you're all doing well today. Hope everybody's safe out here. Maybe I'll turn the truck around so I'm getting set up right now. We'll have a chat while I'm setting up. If anybody wants to debate today, let me know. We'll get on here and we'll talk about stuff. We'll reminisce about Charlie. We'll go through some of the things he's done. I got to make up some more signs. First thing this morning, I went to take off with all of my stuff on top of the roof of my truck, and I forgot about it. So all my signs blew off on the way here. So somebody's got 22 remembrance signs for Charlie Kirk somewhere in Port Charlotte, Florida. But I went back for them, and they were all gone already. So we're making up some more signs for Charlie right now. I hope everybody's having a blessed day out here. That M looks like a fucking N. That sucks. Bear with me. Get one more sign planted up. And hi, hello, hi. It's upside down, not from my side. It's backwards because it's on the phone. It's on a camera. Upside down. Yeah, here, that better for you? Oh, one more sign to make up. So we are all Charlie Kirk, fight. Hashtag remember Charlie Kirk. What's a saying you think I should put on here? Saint Charlie. Well, that sucks. Not enough room on the signs for that, so we'll go with, bear with me, I'm making up the last sign right now. Like I said, I had to go buy more signs because I forgot the signs were on top of my roof this morning when I took off. And all my Charlie Kirk, 22 signs. Somebody got 22 of these signs. And these stupid things cost $4 a piece. Okay, I hope you're all doing Wonderful things today. I hope you're all super safe out here. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody is safe in your own towns, wherever you are. If you're in Port Charlotte, Florida, a lot of stuff going on out here. Just be safe, man. A lot of people doing weird things in our town right now. A lot of love, but also a lot of hate out here. So we're doing what we can for Charlie. We love Charlie. We love you guys. We all must fight for Charlie. We all must stand for the memory of the man and the things that he did that none of us could accomplish. None of us could accomplish what Charlie accomplished. He is one in a million. In case you don't know, Erica is picking up the mantle of Turning Point USA. She's going to keep it going. She announced this on the news last night. Get rid of that nicotine pouch. So, aside from the one I'm holding, but I'm extremely disappointed on the internet today, guys. I'm looking around on things, and already this stuff is starting to disappear out of the news cycle. And it's sad that we have that instant gratification click mind. You know, I will be out. I'll give up everything again. I'll keep, I'll spend all my money doing this if I have to, because we have to remember this man. We need to have somebody on TV, St. Charlie Kirk, you know what I mean? We need to deem him as, he was a saint, he really was. So, religion's not indoctrination, you're just stupid. God is God, nothing is above that. But you can have fun in hell if you don't repent and turn from your ways and take Jesus Christ into your soul. Just so you understand, you can't just live your whole life in sin and never ask Jesus for forgiveness, and then in the last days ask for forgiveness. It doesn't work like that. You can't blaspheme the Holy Ghost your entire life and then ask for forgiveness at the end. Jesus is king, baby. Plain and simple. And Charlie Kirk truly loved God and Jesus. Anytime you ask the man what he was about, people would say, oh, well, what are your politics about? He'd say, God. He'd say, God. Do we say that? No, we don't. No. When we're asked difficult questions, do we give the same kind of answers Charlie did? Nope. We don't. So, nobody's like Charlie. Nobody will ever be like Charlie. Like I said before, the difference between us and Charlie is, Charlie was here for the kids, man. Charlie was pulling these brainwashed children out of the indoctrination machine like nobody else could. Look at like I said before, yesterday, look at his last rally. Charlie's winning like crazy. Are you kidding me? Look at everything that's about to happen. We're about to put up a statue. That's really going to piss these liberals off. We're about to put up a statue. We've got meetings with, and I'm not talking about like Donald Trump. I'm talking about, I'm having some meetings with some county commissioners in my town. We have a memorial park here, and I'd like to get Charlie Kirk's name put on that memorial park is what I'm trying to do. So everybody, call Charlotte County Parks Departments, get a hold of the county commissioners and tell them we want a cross with a statue of Charlie. That's what we want. And I'll be showing you probably Monday or Tuesday the cross I'm building that we're going to plant out here on 41. We're going to put it in permanently, whether they want us to or not. So it's a cross, and it says, remember Charlie Kirk, going up and down the cross. And then I've got 2 railroad spikes that I'm going to nail into either side of the cross, and one at the bottom for the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. I reported you. Oh no, I reported you. I don't like the facts you're spitting at me, so I reported you to YouTube. You know how many people report me to YouTube every single day? Who cares? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. This isn't even my primary account. Nobody cares. I'm gonna report you to YouTube. For what? For remembering a man that died? You people are complaining that it's not fair that you got fired from your jobs for celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. It's not fair that you got fired for your job for talking. Well, so is it fair that Charlie Kirk got killed for talking? You people are actual nuts. And see, the beauty of it is the patriots are finally realizing this government's not here for us, not whatsoever. What's been done? Seriously, somebody tell me, what has been done since all this happened? What's been done to change anything? What's been done to stop these people? They're not deemed a terrorist ideology. They're doing whatever they want. They're out here laughing at us. Look at these comments. Go to Blue Sky. Look what's going on Blue Sky. So, we are in a war against demons. We are in a war against demons. We must fight these demons. We must stand up and get out here. None of us could ever be Charlie Kirk. None of us could ever replace Charlie Kirk. But we can speak for Charlie. You know? Migrants and tourists do the same thing. What do you mean? What does that statement even mean? Migrants? What are you calling a migrant? An illegal criminal terrorist in our country? Is that what you're calling a migrant? I do listen to myself all the time. I watch my videos constantly. I'm very proud of them. Thank you. Well, DEI might be winning in the cities, but you come to places where I live, like in Florida where I live, we ain't with that DEI shit. Fuck. Are you kidding me? That lady that attacked me yesterday, she's already lost her job. The one that was cheering Charlie Kirk on. That's what you don't understand, is you are going to be deemed a terrorist ideology, plain and simple. And when you start these comments that you're making, those are called terroristic threats. You're about to understand what America's all about. We're done. We're done tolerating the bull crap. You know what I mean? We're done with it. You people are terrorists. You don't have a constitutional right to be terrorists. We have a constitutional right to First Amendment. Sure you do. But it's against federal law to be a communist in America. You know that, right? All you people calling yourself comrades, it's illegal to run for office if you're a communist in America. So these things are we're just reenacting the actual laws. Hello. Kind of like Jan 6th. Well, you people are so retarded. Only 100 people. 100 people went down. The rest of the million people that were there did nothing whatsoever. Not one person was charged with insurrection. Nobody. And the people that were charged with seditious conspiracy weren't even there. Those Proud Boys weren't even there. Enrique Notario wasn't even there. So you're stupid. You're dumb. They arrested me for January 6th. You know what I got charged with? Nothing. Not a thing. You are the demons because y'all hate we don't hate anyone. You're the ones killing us. You're the only ones in the streets killing people. You're the only ones. You're talking about genocide, and you're literally the only ones in the streets. You can't give me one Republican example except for January 6th. But I can give you 50,000 examples of your side destroying the entire country. $58 billion worth of damage during the George Floyd riots for a fucking crackhead that beat women, committed crimes, and was high on fucking speedballs and fentanyl. What a scumbag, sorry motherfucker is what he was. And y'all glorify him as a saint. And you go against Charlie. That's why we don't care about you at all. None. You're not human beings, you're demons. And our Bible tells us we must destroy demons. Period. We will take your jobs. We will take your pensions. We will take your Social Security. You'll have to leave America. We won't give you another choice at this point. We're not going to have you. I'm not going to walk the streets in fear that I have to look over my shoulder every time I turn around because one of you wacko leftists wants to kill us. Your only option is to kill people because you can't debate people, because you know you're on the wrong side of history and you have no facts and you have no truth behind you. Like that black guy right there. He was really angry. I don't mind if y'all stop and try to fight people. We have the mutual combat law. We have the dueling law. We have all that shit in Florida. None of us will get in trouble. None of us will go to jail. Attack me like a man. Don't shoot me from far away. How about that? If you kill me in mutual combat, you can't get in trouble for it. You shoot me like a sniper and you go to prison for the rest of your life, you get the death penalty in Florida for being a terrorist. Charlie was a hate monger. You people are just dumb. You're saying hateful things, calling other people hateful. All he ever did was let you people talk and smiled at you. That's all he did. And then spit facts at you. That's why you hate him. Because communists don't like facts. They don't like truth. They like indoctrination and brainwashing. They like everybody to be of a hive mind like the Borg. You're all sheeple that walk together and don't have a single thinking mind between one of you. Not one of you. That's why none of you will come on here and debate me live, because none of you have facts. I'll even let you use the internet, and I won't use the internet. How about that? Debate me then. I'll let you use the internet, and I'll let you fact check everything through official sites, and I won't even use the internet. How about that? I'll just go off the top of my head, off the cuff. I'll debate you. You know? And that's the sad fact of the matter is, it's like you can't retain knowledge inside your head. It's like common sense has disappeared in the country. None of you understand what's actually going on. You're pissed off because somebody's told you to be pissed off. I've got you people on video saying, we're only here because everybody else is here. I've got you on video admitting that you don't even know why the fuck you're at these rallies. You just show up because the collective has told you to show up and be there and told you to be angry, but you don't know why you're angry. You're angry because you hate yourself. That's why you're angry. You're angry because you look like your mom fucked your brother. That's why you're angry. You know, when you look in the mirror and you wake up every morning, it makes you mad. So you get mad at us. You know what I see when I wake up in the morning? Peace. I'm happy. I do my push-ups. I do my pull-ups. I feel good about myself. I stretch. Have my morning cup of coffee. You know what I mean? But you pop right off the fucking pillow in the morning saying, holy fuck, how can I be a victim today? How can I go out and make somebody else's life fucking miserable because I'm miserable in my own skin? That's what you people do. That's what you people do. Man, you people have destroyed my life so bad, I live in my fucking truck and I still get out here and smile and laugh at you. That's the funny part. You people can't handle mommy not taking care of you and living in the basement. You people can't handle not having someone pay for you to do something. You know, it's insane how you do it. It really is. Communism is the most evil on the planet. Communism, the ideology of communism has killed more people than anything. You understand that, right? What are we sitting at, over 100 million plus people killed by communism right now? 100 million plus people killed by communism right now? You talk about slavery, but, you know, it's only white countries that don't have slavery. Every other race of country still has legal slavery. That's the funny part of it. White people are so evil. Oh, you're such bigoted, hateful people. We're so bigoted and hateful that we took time out of our lives to set you free when you couldn't set yourselves free. Guess what? We were slaves 10,000 years before you were. We were slaves in America. The first slaves in America were white people, you assholes. But guess what? We were civilized enough and strong enough to take ourselves out of that and fight our own war. You couldn't do that. You could not do that. You still can't do it because you're still legal slaves in Africa, bro. You don't have the civilization, the civilized mind to take yourself out of slavery. You want to be a professional victim. So I have no fucking sympathy for you people whatsoever anymore. None. Not even a little bit. Call me a racist? I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care if you're black, white, purple, green, yellow. I don't give a shit. It's all based on your character for me. Your skin color's got nothing to do with it. It's all about how you act. And if you act like a savage animal, I'm gonna treat you like a fucking savage animal. You know what I mean? I don't think you know what words mean, Mr. Irony. I literally don't think you know what words mean. At all. You know what dawned on me? I should probably start putting my Cash App on the side of my truck, huh? Got everything else on here. So when I say I make myself a target for you people, because I'm not scared of you, you know, 6.5 years, I'm this guy. So understand that you can't miss me. When you call me a coward, oh, you can't miss me, motherfucker. If you come looking for me, you're not trying to find me. If you can't find me, you're not trying to find me. Period. Miss irony. Is that all you know how to do is write the word irony? Tell me give me a definition. Can you write the definition of the word irony for me? And tell me what is ironical about this? What is it that you think is ironic? Can you tell me, or are you just going to keep giving me comments? Thank you for all those comments, by the way. You know that makes me money, right? You know that gets me paid because I'm remonetized on YouTube again? Thank you, trolls, and all the people that hate me out here. Guys, I'm trying to watch these comments while I walk around and do this, but they're flying by so damn fast. I got 15,000 comments on my live yesterday. I'm sorry I can't keep up. I'm on a little cell phone here. We are all Charlie Kirk, brother. God bless you. Okay, look, I got to slow this thing down. Okay, sorry if that does that for you. Well, then come kill us about it, you pussy. Stop Russification? You mean like the fact that we now have absolute evidence that the Democrats were working with the Russians to collude against Donald Trump, and they, as usual, used communist projection to throw that on Trump? We now have the actual evidence of that, and they're being indicted and investigated and probably about to go to prison for it? You mean that? Their whole Russia that we know is absolutely 100% false, and clearly Putin and Trump don't get along because we're about to go to war with them. You know what I mean? So, Russia, you probably believe there's very fine people hoax too, right? Because what was said was there's very fine people on both sides, except for the Nazis. I condemn them completely. But your mainstream media that you love so much, cut that out. You know what I mean? You can't trump me up on anything when it comes to Donald Trump. I'll debate you all day on Donald Trump. Everybody knows that. Shit. Ain't nobody traveled around except for Laura Loomer as much as me, man. I love my Laura, baby. Laura Loomer. Keep it up, honey. You're out here fighting for Charlie. So, if you don't know, they've already posted that the next people to be killed will either be Steven Crowder, Tim Pool, or Matt Walsh. That's on Blue Sky. You can go find that. They have a whole list of like 100 people that are on social media that they say they're going to kill next. And if you go on Google search, the number one thing searched in all of America right now is Civil War. The number one thing that is searched everywhere in America right now is Civil War. So things are progressing exactly how we've said they were going to this whole time. You know how we could have avoided this in the first place, Donald Trump? You could have deemed these people as a terrorist ideology from the very beginning. From the very beginning of the administration when you came in this time. You could have deemed this whole trans-Tifa bullshit, Antifa people, domestic terrorists. That's what they are. You know, they don't get out here and protest. They get out here and kill people and destroy shit. You know, there's a difference. What I'm doing right now, this is called protesting. You see how this works, liberals? I'm not out here tearing anything up. I'm not out here fighting with anybody. I'm not beating anybody up. Some people showed up this morning. They had dogs, so I had to leave the event. That's why I left, by the way, because Kira doesn't get along with dogs. And I spend all my money doing this. I don't get anything from anybody. No donations, no nothing. So I spent over $300 getting ready for this event today with all the water that's in my truck and the food, and I lost 22 signs this morning. That all comes out of my pocket, guys. So if I say, hey, my dog doesn't get along with other dogs, please don't bring a dog to my event. Just use that as the one day that, you know, because I can't hold 3 cameras. I got one on my chest, one here, and now I got one sitting on the truck. I can't hold 3 cameras, all these signs, and worry about stressing out about her, because this is what she does. That's how horrible she is, you know what I'm saying? She just comes over here and she sits in the woods. So right now we're gonna get her her water cup out of the truck. I got all the signs set up on the ground. I got the truck all drawn up. Take a drink out of my Monster. Yes, 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 I know it's horrible for me. Absolutely know it's horrible for me. But I'm running on caffeine and dreams right now because I haven't slept in the past 2 days because I'm fucked up about this, man. I love Charlie Kirk, bro. We weren't best friends or nothing, but I did know the man. I met him. You know, we talked on WhatsApp constantly. He's the only Republican out of all of you guys, out of all of you Republicans out here, that would contact me on a daily basis and give me positive messages after what happened to me with all this stuff in my Trump store and everything. He contacted me after my Trump store got caught on fire and my RV got burnt down on WhatsApp. And he contacted me almost every day after that, sending me at least a prayer or some kind of positive affirmations and a message. Nobody else has done that. None of you other big names, ever. Like I said yesterday, every single person that talked to Charlie Kirk at the event that I was at, every single person, and we're talking thousands and thousands of people, he said yes to, no matter what they wanted. Even the left, when the left would come up, he would say yes to them. Do you know how many of you on the left that he helped? You know how many Democrats, thousands of young men and women that have turned to Christ because of Charlie Kirk and gotten away from their demonic possession? He literally cast demons out of people, bro. You know, these kids were indoctrinated to the core and he turned them to Christ. That's what the beauty of Charlie was. He saved the kids. He was saving the future of our country. Nobody else is out there doing that. We're all out here speaking to you, to us, to we the people. He spoke to the children. Love you guys. It's kind of a beautiful day out here in Florida too. It's a little warm, it's a little hot, but it's not like terrible. We got a nice breeze going. Maybe 97 degrees today. Maybe 97 degrees today. I'm not sweating too bad today. But like I said, I'll be out here most of the day. It's only 11 o'clock in the morning. I got here at 8:30 and we did the first live, and then I had to cut that out because of everything that happened. And I went and got her taken care of after she got in a fight with that dog and came back. So we'll be here for the rest of the day. If anybody's in Port Charlotte, Florida, stop out and show your support. If you have a dog, please just don't let them walk up to Kira, because she won't just maliciously go attack your dog. But if you let your dog go and it runs up to her, she's gonna fuck it up. That's just how she is, man. She doesn't let anybody get close to her, you know? So, back to Charlie, because he was the best of us. And that's what this is, a remembrance. So, real quick, I'm gonna take a moment. I'm gonna set my sign down. We love you guys. Thank you for the support. We love you. Thank you. I'm gonna set my phone down for just a moment here. In the name of Jesus, please bless us and keep us all safe today. In the name of Jesus, let us carry on what Charlie was asking for. Lead our tongues, lead our minds, Lord, and bring us into your grace. Take our will and make it yours, Father. Abba, Hashem, Yahweh, we love you so much. Please, I know I'm a horrible, terrible sinner, Lord. Forgive me. In your name, in Jesus' name, the demons must flee. Amen. We should have started like that, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, man. I lost 500 people for saying that prayer. Wow, there's a lot of demons out here, huh? That's crazy, bro. I lost 500 people on my stream for saying that prayer. Let's bless Charlie's family and pray for them. Pray for Erica every day and the babies. I can't even imagine You know what I mean? I can't even imagine what she's going through right now. And the fact that she came out after Charlie was assassinated yesterday and said, I'm going to pick up the mantle and keep Turning Point USA going. Because remember, I asked about that. I said, hey, how are we going to keep Turning Point USA going if Charlie's gone? Well, Erica's going to do it. And I think my new goal is I'm going to start going live every day again. Once my verification pin comes in, I'm going to start traveling around to all of the events. Okay, we're going to get drones. We're going to get everything we can get. And we are going to fly these drones over these events to make sure these people are safe. Why do you want to free a bunch of terrorists? That's crazy. You realize if you went to Palestine right now, they'd murder you, right? In horrible ways. They hate you. And you queers for Palestine make no sense whatsoever. They would gleefully torture you to death. They hate your guts. If you're not of Islam, even if you support them, they'll murder you. They don't give a fuck about you. They're terrorists. They're horrible, savage human beings. They're not good humans. The Muslim religion is a demonic religion, period. They're demons. You know? And the Quran even says, okay, Surah 128. Go read Surah 128 if you don't believe me on that. Because I bet you don't know anything about the Quran or the Muslim religion whatsoever when you're saying free Palestine. And you clearly know nothing about the history of Palestine. Do you know that Egypt let 16,000 Palestinians into their country in the 90s and kicked every one of them out because every one of them were terrorists and started killing and fucking shit up? They literally, that's why Egypt's not letting any of them in their country. That's why Egypt's been turning them away. Every country that's accepted these fucking people, they have caused domestic terrorist problems, so they get kicked out. That's why Gaza was invented as an open-air prison in the first place, because these people are fucking savage fucking terrorists, and they deserve to be wiped off the fucking map, bro. If Trump glassed them right now, I would have no problem with that whatsoever. Can we send you there? I'll freely send you there right now. Right now. I will pay for you to go to Gaza. I'll pay right now. Why do you think old thumb in the butt isn't taking her boat actually on shore, actually going to Gaza? Because they would rape and murder and kill her. That's why. That's a money thing. It's all about money. And you see that fake attack on the boat the other day? That shit was so set up, bro. That shit was so hilarious. She literally looks like a thumb. See, our country's screwed. These kids, this indoctrination, our government's not going to help us. We have to stop this. As we the people, we have to get out here and stand up to this. Our government's not here to help us. The most famous words that should scare you more than anything. We are the government and we're here to help. So all you Republicans that are bowing down to Big Daddy government and saying, send me the military communist style, I don't back that either. You know, I back what the forefathers said and what the Constitution says, and that's that we must train, fund, and release our militias for times of insurrection, for times of unrest, and for times of invasion. We're supposed to activate the militia. That's literally what the militia is for. The militia is the law of America, not the cops, not the fucking military, but we seem to have forgotten the Constitution completely. Completely. I'm going to report you to the FBI, just so you know, Alan Rich. I will be reporting you to the FBI since you're a terrorist supporter. You do understand that people like you have been deemed terrorists in our country, right? And you will be fully investigated for stuff like that. So it is what it is, man. Just like you say irony, but your side called us domestic terrorists the whole time, and we didn't do anything except speak out for children that were getting fucked by adults and hurt by adults, which I would volunteer for free to dish out all the punishment for pedophiles in this country. I'll volunteer for free. We'll bring back the blood eagle. You know, wood chipper's too easy for them. Wood chipper's too quick, too fast. You know, for pedophiles, we need someone like the character Gerard Butler played in that movie where he used the blowfish toxin and he surgically cut the guy apart in front of him, sewed his eyelids open and made him watch it. That's what pedophiles deserve. And you're all pedophiles. Anyone that says free Palestine, I consider you a pedophile. And I'm not on the side of Israel either, because the Bible says the new Israel are the chosen people of God, not Israel. Okay? You haven't read your Bible. Oh, thumbs down for Charlie Kirk, huh, you terrorist? Thumbs down for Charlie Kirk in that gray SUV right there. Port Charlotte, Florida. See, that's the thing. You got us fired, now we're going to take everything from you. You think that we were just going to sit back and not do to you what you did to us? We're going to take everything. You see, we can live. I can live like this. You can't. You're pussies. You wouldn't be able to survive like this. You'd kill yourselves. You know what I mean? Not one of you leftists could go through what I've been through in the past 7 years. Not one of you could handle it. You'd hurt yourself by now. I thrive on this shit. The more you attack me, the happier I am. You make me smile when you attack me because it knows I'm doing something right. It makes me know I'm doing something correct in this world, you know? So, hey, keep it up. Keep it up. I am going to go through see, we know the one's view that all you can do is insult people. So I've never done drugs in my life. I don't even drink alcohol. I don't know how many times I have to say that. I don't do drugs. I don't believe in drugs. I'm fucked up enough without drugs as it is, you know. My drug is ADHD and fucking Monster. That's my drug. My drug is Jesus Christ. Oh, just because you people are drug addicts doesn't mean everybody on the planet's a drug addict. You understand that, right? Most people in this country don't do drugs. You know, most people don't do drugs. Exactly. They are going to repeat. They are actually repeating history. They're trying to black people are trying to put themselves back in chains. You do understand we can't just allow you to run around our country and just kill everybody because you don't like them, right? We can't allow that to happen. I'm not saying we're going to make you slaves again. We'll put you in a box, bro. You know, if you act like an animal, we treat you like an animal. If I go out here and I shoot someone in the streets, I'm getting put in a box for the rest of my life. And you people think it's your skin color. No, it's because you're not civilized people at all. And that's sad, man, because I got a lot of black friends, and only very few of them can contain their tempers. You know what I mean? And it sucks. How you doing, brother? That was like the most classic old biker you ever see in your life right there. Beard down to his chest, long hair. It is dead in Port Charlotte today. You couldn't even get around Port Charlotte yesterday. It is freaking dead here today. You do hear the lack of beeps we get, right? Half of these people don't even know this happened. Isn't that crazy? Half of these people don't even know what's going on in this country. See, I live in a town that can't really defend itself, and it sucks. That's why I have to be out here. Because we are majority old people. But within the past 3 years, all these black and brown people have been fleeing down here. And you can check this. You can fact check me right now live. Go on Charlotte County's website. Our crime rate has gone up 478% in the past 3 years for violent crimes, rapes, murders, and armed robberies. At the beginning of 2024, right after Trump got into office, there was a group of black guys going around robbing all of these casinos that are on the side of the road here at gunpoint. You know, we've never had crime like this in my community, ever, in the history of my community. Maybe 2 or 3 murders a year. And you didn't even hear about them because it was just people at their house, they got in a fight, and somebody got killed. Now, I mean, there's an ambulance and a group of cops somewhere every single day. Every single day. How you doing? That was clearly a Russian or a Ukrainian right there. They didn't like my shit. So, all I can say is if somebody shoots me for doing this, I'm going to be rewarded by my father, you know what I mean? To die in the name of Christ is an automatic trip to heaven. You understand that, right? So if you're out here and you're fighting like Charlie was, he fought for God. Everything that he debated you on ultimately came down to God, you know, and he made that very clear. So he had his free trip, You know what I mean? He's sitting beside Jesus right now. Plus, in the end of times, God made it very clear he's going to take all of his chosen people first before the end of time starts. So a lot of good people are about to start going. Oh, were you crying? Good for you, honey. How you doing? Give me some beeps, guys. Here, let me beep my horn on my truck. See what happens here. Let's get some old New Jersey people. How you doing, buddy? Wow, the New Jersey guy gave me a thumbs up. That's very unusual around here. How you doing, brother? It's mostly old people and young people, right? That are indoctrinated, because old people don't have the faculty of mind anymore, and they can just be led by anybody, and young people have no knowledge of anything. It's not very, you don't see very many people in my day and age from my generation that are the ones out here talking about all this leftist shit. It's all super old people that could literally do nothing, or super young people that could literally do nothing, except for shoot people from a distance. That's it. You can't stand on facts or truth or any kind of knowledge, so you have to kill us. That's why they don't have rallies. You understand that, right? Because there's nothing they can talk about except for cutting their dicks and balls off. That's all they have to talk about. They have no knowledge of our history of America. They have no knowledge of anything that this country stands for whatsoever. Oh, why am I holding this sign? Shoot. I'm holding the wrong sign, guys. How did that happen? And yes, before anybody says anything, I'm very proud of myself. You haven't seen me smoke one cigarette the whole time I've been here, right? I've cut back from 2 packs a day to 1 pack a day right now. And I haven't even had a morning cigarette yet. So I'm trying to, you notice that my streams are changing a little bit too. I'm trying to tone it down just a little bit, because we're going to start traveling and going to campuses and stuff like that again and talking to people. So as soon as my verification code comes in from Google AdSense again, now that I've finished my lawsuit with them, I'll be remonetized on everything. Putting your Cash App in the descriptions doesn't do anything. Okay, Alan Rich, let me pin your comment here. Boom. We'll make you and wherever you work super famous, bud. Alan Rich wrote the comment. Fuck Charlie Kirk and everything he stood for. Charlie Kirk and everyone, wait, whoa. Oh, did he just delete it? Good thing I pinned it and fucking screenshotted it, right? Oh. He deleted the, oh no, okay, it just scrolled, okay. Everything he stood for. Fuck Charlie Kirk and everything he stood for. Charlie Kirk and just a bunch of different times. Oh, you really have no, the shooter was an Antifa, trans-Tifa fucking ideology. He was an active member of Antifa, you idiots. We were right the whole time. Everything Steven Crowder released was right. He also was the one, the Audrey Auburn diaries. Remember, he was the first one to release that. He was the first one to release the 100 laptop files. The last 6 leaks that ended up being 100% true, Steven Crowder released. You know, so people got to remember that. And on top of it, he's being subpoenaed by the ATF right now because one of their own agents contacted him and gave him information. Guess what? We wouldn't have that information if that wouldn't have happened. That means that federal agent thought that they were going to try to cover this up and not tell us what happened. So that's the only time you have someone that leaks something. Oh, Ellen Rich, your message was retracted. That's too bad that I already saved it in here, right? He retracted his message. Fuck Charlie Kirk. That's all right. We already got you, bud. We already saved it. And that's why I shook my phone like this. Oh, there it is. See, I got my phone set up to screenshot the moment I shake it. So everything y'all put on here that's derogatory, we're going to do the same thing y'all did to us. The difference is I own my own business, so you can't get me fired. I work for myself. You can't get me fired. See, that's the beauty of most of us Republicans. We work for ourselves. We actually create things. I am super thirsty, guys. Let me grab a drink. So, as soon as I'm done with the stream today and we're done out here, I'm going to return these cameras and get a better camera to go live on. And then we'll be able to scroll through the internet at the same time, and we'll be able to go through some of these comments that Blue Sky is talking about. And Hassan Piker and Destiny and all these terrorist organizers and sympathizers. Hey, we need to put them in a wood chipper, or we need to bring the Blood Eagle back like the Vikings had.
I have another idea.
Look up what the Blood Eagle is.
I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, look up what a Blood Eagle is.
We can't put up with it.
No, we cannot. That's why we're out here, buddy. We love you, sir. Okay, so I'm going to set this one back up here. And we are going to... By the way, guys, for a little while there, before I said the prayer, we had 4,000 people live at the same exact time viewing. I mean, I normally get about 30, 40,000 views on my lives, but, you know, that's throughout the course of the entire live. So for about 30 minutes, we had a steady 44,000 people on here. That's a pretty good shot. That's a nice shot. Look at that old Chevy Silverado, baby. I'd love to have that. But just understand, if you want to get out here and do something like this, you're going to be broke for a bit. Shit's going to be crazy for you. You're going to get attacked. People are going to find your phone number, and they're going to call you, and they're going to threaten you, and they're going to threaten your family. So if you can't handle people threatening you and coming after you, social media and politics isn't a good thing, good mix for you. Stick to dog and cat videos if you can't handle being attacked, you know. I truly see it as my duty as a 3%er and American citizen to put my life on the line, to get out here and speak truth to my fellow citizens, and to stand up for what's just good, right, and true in our country, what our country and the founders meant for our country. See, that's the problem with the leftists. You've read the Marxist dictionary and the Marxist manifesto, but you've never read the Constitution, and you've never read the Federalist writings. If you read the Federalist writings, you'd understand. America is for Americans. America is a savage fucking country. I wish we can just, for a little bit, can we just take like a week? Can we just, Donald Trump? Because there's no coming back from this. Can we just have a purge week? Can we? We have a purge week. Whoever wins, that must have been the side that was on the right side. I hear a lot of people talking about this online right now. There's millions and millions of videos about people, hey, how about you just give us a purge week and let us go deal with these liberals? Then we'll never have this problem again. You know what I mean? Plain and simple. You know, let's go fight the demons for a little bit. Let's get it dealt with and get back to our country. Otherwise, we won't have a country in 10 years, you know? Because these are the kids that are our future that are doing this. You understand that, right? The majority of these people you see out here at these rallies are all young kids and college kids. These are the future of our country. If that's the case, we don't have a country anymore. Because these people hate America. They advocate for terrorist countries and communist countries over America. They advocate for illegal criminal alien terrorists to come into our country and rape and kill and maim our fucking citizens. It's insane. You know what I mean? They're just plain and simple the enemy at this point. The enemy. There's no conversation. They never will have it. You've seen when these leftists are out here and I'm live over here. I try to talk to them. They will not debate you. They will not speak with you. They will just scream at you and attack you, and that's it. There's a video on my channel right now called I think it says when liberals can't win an argument or when liberals attack or something like that. They can't do anything. They want to just come right at you every time. The cops gave me a thumbs up when they just drove by. I think I got some people coming up to join me right now. So that's another thing you guys have to understand. You changed the dynamic of law enforcement in this country forever when you did this to Charlie. There ain't no cops that are gonna, oh wait. Cops pulling in over here by me. Huh, watch. I think he might be going to mess with the homeless person now. Yeah, he's turning around. He's just pulling in and turning around. Oh no, you go get him some Burger King. Okay. Okay. As long as I'm not going to get harassed. Ever since the lawsuits, they haven't really harassed me at all. They haven't really. God, that horn sounded horrible, bro. You need to put a bigger air tube on that thing. Ever since they arrested me for protesting for Donald Trump, they haven't bothered me. Not once. You know, I'll give you that. They haven't bothered me once. And most of them have been pretty nice to me. Don't spill. Oh, God dang it. She spilled her water. Hey, what's up, brother? Oh, it is dead out here today. This was not a great day for this. I'll do it tomorrow, too, though. I'll do it the next day. I'll do it the next day. I don't care. We just had somebody show up. He's playing with Kira right now before he gets out here. A few people showed up when I first got here, but I had to go, and they left while I was gone. Matter of fact, let me show you. They left out of here so fast. This was the Democrat that drove in and tried to attack me this morning. Got the fuck out of here, bro. They jumped in their car and fucking took off. As soon as my lives process, I don't know why my lives aren't processing. You can go through. If you want to see the racist tendencies of the left, go watch my very last live at anti-Donald Trump protest. About 5 to 15 minutes in, you'll see a bunch of black people show up talking about how they hate white people and how they hate America and how they want to kill all of us. You know what I mean? And you all call me evil because of the way I interact with them when they do that, but I'm not going to let you tell me you're going to kill me and not do something about it. That's crazy. That's insane. Insane in the freaking membrane, bro. I'm doing what I can, brother. I'll be out here tomorrow, the next day, every day. Give us some support. I will never forget you, Charlie. Like I said, he's the reason I'm not in fucking prison right now. He's literally the reason I'm not in prison right now. He's the reason I'm not as angry as I used to be, you know. And he was younger than me, and he was able to mentor. Man, I'm a 43-year-old grown-ass man. But I didn't make the good decisions that Charlie made. You know what I mean? I didn't make the good decisions that Charlie made. So he just had that unique ability. It didn't matter what your age was, who you were, where you were, what you believed in. He was able to reach some kind of understanding with you the majority of the time. You know what I mean? Nobody's thrown anything at me yet. So that was a person playing Spanish music giving me a thumbs up for Charlie Kirk. I think we need to make hashtag remember Charlie Kirk one of the most famous hashtags in America. Hashtag Saint Charlie. Hashtag Saint Charlie, guys. Hey, I gotta give her some water. Hey, stop digging that hole, you butthole. You ding-a-ling. Man, she's over there digging a big old freaking hole right now. Gotta grab my dog's water real quick, guys. Oh, that thing's gonna crumble up. And here, just put the one cup right here. Here, put the cup right here. Watch. Boom. Boom. Oh, sorry if it's trying to. God dang it. Well, that didn't work for me. Yeah, give her that and she'll drink the crap out of it. Maybe I should drink some water instead of a monster, too. And for all you people on here, you keep calling me a heroin addict. If I were a heroin addict, I'd be asleep right now, bro. And I'd be skinny as a fucking rail. I'll weigh 185 pounds. All you people that call me a skeleton, you probably literally look like a fucking pencil, bro. That's why it's hard to fight these people, man, because they're so malnutritioned and lack of vitamin D that you feel like you're just going to break them in half when you put your hands on them. You know, it feels like if you just grab their arm with your fingers and go like this, their bones are going to snap. It's freaking nuts how weak you kids are in this day and age. You need to get outside and get some sun in your body. Get some old vitamin D. Get out here and get active. Get off your cell phones. Yeah, I'm on my cell phone right now, but I'm 43 and I'm probably in better shape than the majority of you on my channel.
He never stops.
Well, at least for the past 3 days, I haven't stopped at all. I haven't stopped running, moving, setting stuff up. This will be my 23rd rally I've had in 3 days. I had 4 rallies yesterday. 4 rallies yesterday. And follow my channel. Follow my channel. So once I start getting out here and getting to all of the rallies again and getting out and going to the campuses, we all know my channel will start blowing up again. So what we're going to do is you can go to Berserker Patriot 1776 on Rumble, because we all know the moment I get over 5,000 followers again, and I'm almost there, I've gained over 1,000 followers in the past 2 days. So we know once I get to 5,000 followers, it'll take me out of the algorithm and start banning me on YouTube again. That's the experience I have with YouTube anyway. So at Berserker Patriot 1776 on Rumble, you'll see me. I haven't posted much on there because it's hard to get viewers on Rumble, but go check it out. And then I think I have an X account. I just don't know what it is right offhand. I'll make a video about all my different social media, because I don't go live on Facebook. I only use Facebook for local business because I just don't like Facebook. I don't agree with Mark Zuckerberg. Let's see, where else can we go? I just downloaded a Streamlabs, so I might actually start my own specific podcast too. Scripted podcast, obviously. It's not just me randomly going off the cuff. So understand, when I do lives and I'm just at home and I'm sitting, I do write stuff down and we do have good stuff going. But until, spending hours and hours on social media, putting out content when you're not monetized and you're going through a lawsuit with Google, sucks. You end up spending a mass swath of your time doing this. It takes time to make up signs. It takes money. Each one of these little white signs is $4 a piece. The markers are $13. I go through about 20 of these markers a week. So, it all adds up. All the flyers I hand out, that's hundreds of dollars. I handed out 5,000 flyers this past week. So all that ink, all that stuff, all this stuff costs us money over time. You know what I mean? And if you can't make money off of doing it, then you can't keep doing it. You understand? So I have been recently embedding my Cash App into my lives. But you know how it is. Nobody wants to go into the description. They just want to watch what they're watching, and they want to flip through things and get their instant gratification for a dopamine hit. And unless they can see it in front of their face, they're not going to click on it. So I haven't figured out yet how to put a cash tag right on the screen with me. I think if I screencast, I think I can do that. But then you can see everything that's happening on my phone. What are you doing? What are you doing? You don't have to hold her. You don't have to hold her out here.
Well, yeah, but I get her. She gets all excited around me, and I don't want her to run off.
It's all right. She'll calm down in a second.
No, she's calm now.
Yeah. This is like her second home right here. We're out here all the time.
Plus, I'm going to go in there real quick.
What are you getting in there?
Food.
Oh, okay.
You want some?
No, not right now. I haven't been able to eat in 3 days, man. I'm hungry, but I have no appetite. Kara, come here now. We're not going up there.
Yeah.
Me and you aren't going up there, you ding dong. Oh, did you just lick that nasty water? I'm gonna put her in a truck for a second so she'll drink her water. She's the weirdest dog on the planet. In case you don't know Kira, this is my PTSD dog. She's never been away from me in 12 years of her life. Ever. She's with me 24/7. So she goes to work with me. She does everything with me. That's the guy that towed my truck when you liberals cut my transmission lines. That's the guy that told me to tear us up. Where'd he just put your water? Man, this is why I don't like people touching my shit. Now I don't know where her water is. Hey, where'd you put her water at? Where'd you put her cup at? Never mind, I see it. I would have never found that. Okay, here, get the water. Get it. Move, man, get your head out of my face, you ding dong. Here, get some. Okay, guys. I'm gonna do another walk around. Oh, meth is a motherfucker, man. Meth is a motherfucker. I hate meth. So clearly I scraped stuff off of here yesterday, and I cleared stuff off of here for Charlie, you know? Yes, it's not professional, but man, if you've watched my channel for any length of time, you know how much I've done, how much shit's been on and off of this truck. At first, all I did was make sure it was professional decals and professional paint stuff, and fuck all that, bro. If I'm going to change it up every other day because something extreme is happening, now this is going to stay on here permanently. This is permanent. This is not coming back off. I'll just touch it up every single week. That is permanent. And a lot of people ask me, what do I use to paint this stuff on my truck? Because it's clearly not spray paint. This is spray paint, and I used stencils. But the rest of it is marker. I get these big fat acrylic markers. There's acrylic paint in the markers, these. So you tap them down and they fill up, see? It'll even leak out. It's paint and a marker. It's acrylic ink paint inside of a marker, so it's permanent. It's since it's acrylic, it's got UV protection in it, and it's not going to come off on the sun. And I don't know if you know Florida, but we have some of the worst UV rays. Come here, around. He gone, baby. He went bye-bye. He went in the store to get some food. We must remember Charlie Kirk always. Sit down now. Thank you. Lay down. Right here. Lay down. Right there. You ding-a-ling. I know. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I'd like to just do a live stream where I just sit my camera right here on this and let you read this all day, you know? So we'll start getting in here and doing workouts with people on the weekends and stuff like that too. I'm about to be ending my live stream because my phone's really hot. And actually, crap, I got a ton of battery life left. Okay, we'll stay live for a while. I love you guys, man. I know. My talking slowed down. I'm tired. I'm gonna try to get some sleep tonight, but I don't know if I will. It's just, I'm still just dumbfounded. I'm still lost. I still don't feel like this is real. I still want to wake up one morning and hear, yeah, Charlie was shot, but we didn't want to let everybody know he was still here. You know, even though I saw everything. You know what I mean? It's just not. I'm sure you've seen the video on here. If you haven't, I posted a pretty straight from the heart, emotional video shortly after it happened, and that's why it took me so long to go live. Is I tried to go live 5 or 6 times that day, and it was just, I literally talked to him on WhatsApp 3 hours before it happened. You know, I just checked the message when my roommate come running out and said, Charlie's doing a live event, let's go watch it. And I was watching, and it happened, and I was just, it was just everything about the way the situation was handled was wrong. Everything. And the fact that the government's backing the way it was handled and the way things have happened and backing the way this is all going, it's just crazy. Because to me, this is weak sauce, bro. What's happening? What's actually happening? You know what I mean? Right after our government talked about how horrible this was and how we have to make extreme changes because of it, they went to a football game. You know what I mean? Who cares about football when stuff like this is happening? While they were at the football game, by the way, JD Vance and them, while they were at that football game, there was an active shooting in Tampa happening at that time. 2 people killed and 5 critically injured. So a football game was more important than all the killings that are happening in our country. Who cares about football? Nobody. Who gives a fuck about a stupid game that's not even good anymore? You know, none of our sports are good anymore. We don't have sports on merit anymore. I think it's hilarious that you people compare LeBron James to Michael Jordan. There's no comparison. None whatsoever. You're like, yeah, but look at the stats. The stats don't mean nothing. Physically, none of these people could have done anything to keep up with Michael Jordan. He was a GOAT, bro. He was a savage when it came to the basketball court. Larry Bird would have beat most of these people. He was a savage. He would talk shit in your ear while he was doing things. He would tell you what he was going to do while he was doing it and then do it, you know? So we had the best generation, you know? We had all the best stuff. But you know that because you steal all of our movies and all of our ideas. You don't have any original ideas. So you already know that we have all the best stuff. Left. Get this sign nailed up. Okay. So we are 1 hour and 7 minutes in, guys. How are you doing today, honey? I am going to end my live stream right now. And love you guys. I don't love the fact that that sheriff's car says Sheriff William Permel on it instead of Charlotte County Sheriff's Department, though.
I just wanted to put shake your hand.
How are you doing, honey?
Thank you for doing
My name's
this.
Joshua.
I'm Jackie.
Follow me.
Oh, I'll take pictures.
I love you guys. Be blessed. We'll go get live again in a couple hours when my phone cools off. I'm ending my live right now.
Oh, sorry.
Just getting out here doing a remembrance. I've been out here for